So I'm going to be presenting background research on irrigation and water availability. Irrigation is very important to gardening for a large population or for mass quantities. Gardens are usually watered in order to keep the soil moist since dry soil decreases the quantity and quality of the crops produced. And if a person is running their own garden, it's usually like a small garden, so the person can water their own crops at the appropriate time. But the larger the garden, probably needs more water and there's probably more space to cover also. So a single person can do this. So irrigation is the study of how to get water to the garden in the most efficient manner. One common method of irrigation is through sprinklers, which spray water in a circular radius at a preset amount of time or a repeating time, like it does it every day in the morning or every day in the evening. And something to consider is that California is in a drought, so that whatever form of irrigation we choose has to save as much water as possible. And since we don't have any budgetary constraints, a solid option for this project is the usage of a drip system. A drip system works well when the plants are laid out in a grid shape, since then it's easier to organize the pipes. So a drip system involves pipes that are laid under the soil or very, very close to the surface of the soil. And these pipes release droplets of water into the soil at a preset repeating amount of time. And in this case, since the water is being released from such a low height to the soil, there's very less time for the water to evaporate or be turned into mist. So all of the water is actually being used by the plant. And since a lot of the water isn't being wasted, that means that the drip system can use very little water to begin with, while the plants receive the same amount of water.